Well, hello, everybody. This is your girl chat with Trina, and I'm here today. First, I want to make thank y'all for making the choice to click in with me today. I never take the support and the watchers. I never take y'all for granted. So thank you. But I'm so excited because finally I got my friend of a million years, Mr. and DJ Chili, and I almost put Deacon Chili Bill Smith.
Good evening, my friend. How are you doing on this thankful Thursday?
I am thankful, is what I am, is exactly what I am today. Thankful, and I'm very excited to have you on. Um,
I
with
appreciate
Father's Day,
being on.
yeah, I think, and I heard someone caught one of my, so I hire consultants to teach enrichment classes. So
Hmm.
one of my consultants called me yesterday. She was telling me something about the clock wasn't working, and then she was like, "And by the way, I love Chili Bill Smith, and I watch I listen to his, watch his thing on the internet, and I heard him say your name." This was yesterday. I said, yes. I popped on for a quick step, but I had to get off. She's, oh my gosh, Trina, I love Chili Bill Smith. I said, that's my friend. I said, he'll be on tomorrow. So I actually forgot to send her the link. I need to send it to her. Once I edit it, I'm going to send it to her. But anyway, that's Miss LaVonna Thomas, in case she's listening. If you write her name down,
Hey,
maybe you can give her a shout out tomorrow when you come back on your, I would love that. She
say
would
no
love
more. Say no more. Say no more.
so what's going on, Chili? It's been, oh my gosh, my chat with Trina just started out when I had you on before.
Right.
Yes,
I was
and we had
one.
a good,
I was one. I was one of the inaugural members of Chat with
yeah,
Trina.
not
Yes, I
forget.
was.
And I think you were on Trina's favorite people month, I believe.
That's
It was my
right. That's
birthday
right.
month.
Yes.
Um, not to Father's Day is next month, so I can't help but I would think about, and I thought about it earlier, that we were supposed to come on before, but at the time your father had passed on.
Yeah.
How are you
Yeah.
doing since then? I know you missed him.
Oh yeah, every day, man, every day. And with these particular holidays, like my mom and my father, have gone to be with the Lord. So Mother's Day and Father's Day, hit differently, But I celebrate, with my wife, and then recently my mother in law, she passed. So this will
Oh
be
wow.
my wife's first Mother's Day without her.
Without him.
So it's
Wow.
it's a thing, but we know where they are, and we know where we're striving to be. So
That part. That
I know I'm gonna see them all again, and
again.
we gonna love and hug and do what we supposed to do.
Yes. I say my grandmother passed. She didn't die pass of COVID, but she did pass around the time of COVID with dementia. But she was a hell raiser. So I get tickled all the time because I'm like, ooh, she's about to find my pawpaw and my pawpaw. But I've been here 15 years and here she comes. That's
Here she
I know that's coming. I know it's up. But yes,
she said I'm coming too. I'm coming
I'm
too. You
coming.
hear? I'm coming too.
He probably heard her when she was coming through them gates. Oh,
Right.
Lord. I was telling someone the other day, even with parents just getting older,
Hmm.
it's just like your kids, empty nest. People they prepare us for so many things, Chili. But we never are really prepared for our kids for rolling out. And then for our
No.
parents getting older, it's like tough. My dad is my hero, and
Right.
I'm having to be the helping hand now that he was to me. But it's tough.
Yeah, I mean, because I had to do the same thing with my mother and my father, and we had to do with my, mother in love as well. But what the Bible says, honor your father and your mother, and it will go well with thee. Thou shalt live longer on the face of the earth. So, I mean, they took all the opportunities, for to do everything that we needed to do to make us the people that we are. So, in turn, I mean, we got to return. Lord says you got to return the favor, man, and you really get to it. And like I said, I understand all this because you trying to tell them to do something, and they say, wait, who the mama here, who the daddy here, and so you have to find that respect factor, and I mean it took us. My dad, he went home at 95. So I
Oh
mean,
wow.
he was, I mean, so up until like till 90, he was still driving. I mean, he was,
Really?
yo, yes, I was trying to get them keys for him for years, but but it wasn't happening. It was so funny. A quick funny story. We he went to go get his driver's test, and we was taking him to go to get his driver's test. And on the way there, he was like, man, if I don't pass, I just, do what you need me to do. You've been wanting me to do it for so long. So we get to the place, and he goes through everything. He does the eye test. They said he had to walk a certain way, and he was using a cane at one, for one point. But that day at that driver's test, he was walking like a natural man. So I'm like, wait a minute, wait. And then, so the lady, when it was over, she said, Mr. Smith, I got to pass him. There's no reason why I can't pass him. There's no reason why I can't pass him. I have to pass him. I'm like, oh my
That
goodness. He
is,
took, he got his,
y'all not to.
yes. And so, but it was so funny then that next year, he said he called me out, he just called me out the clear blue out of our normal thing because I got to go see about him every day. And he was like, you know what, next time you come, man, have your wife or Tracy, somebody come with you, man, and just come get the car. Come get the car. Come take the car with you.
Oh,
I'm like, wow, but not
he wanted to
knowing,
get up on his own.
right? But not knowing that he got him a new chauffeur service, Metro Lift. Oh, they loved him. Oh, everybody that drove for him. I mean, they loved him. Yes, they would and when they would pull up and he didn't come out quick enough, they would call me and say, Miss Smith, wait, I'm coming to get your daddy. Where's your daddy at? And so I'm calling him, hey, they waiting on you. Oh, I'm coming. And I mean, it was
So
like an
cute. I
experience.
tried to get my daddy to do that, but he's scared of it. I think, which is interesting because my daddy's not scared of anything, but he's scared to do that.
A
Well,
Metro
you know
Lift?
what? I didn't say Metro Lift. You know what I told him? I
What?
asked about the Uber. Maybe
Oh,
that's what. Maybe I
oh.
need to ask him about Metro Lift.
Metro,
Uh,
ask them about Metro Lift, and it's much cheaper. It's much
yeah,
cheaper, and all you have to do is just let them know, where he's going, how long he's going to be there, and then have somebody, to come pick him up. Like my dad, I mean, in Third Ward, I knew the places that he would go. He would go to the YMCA over by over off of Martin Luther King. He
uh,
would go over there. He would go to the Waterberg on OST to hang out with his boys. He would go to the barber shop, or he played. Now I'm gonna take you back. He played bridge. He played cards. So yeah. So at one of the churches community center, they go over there and they would play once a week. They had like games like that once a week. So I knew where he was. I mean, I was the one that, okay, I need this from the grocery store. I got a list ready, and all that other stuff. I had all that, but just him able to go out. And it was good for him because, they, like you say, they don't want to lose their independence. And so, when they have the opportunity to hang out with, with some other seasoned treasures and everything, and then I found, things, for you to do. They would do, they would go out to different places like the museum and things and stuff like that. So it really kept him busy, So that was really a good thing. So, if you
and
can't,
no, to be honest with you, if he went somewhere, it wasn't supposed to be, they were gonna call you. Somebody was gonna call you.
somebody was gonna call me. Somebody was gonna call me and say, "Hey man, your daddy, you need to go get your daddy. Go, go get your daddy. Go get your daddy. Go get your daddy." Yes, and then and matter of fact, this is so funny. They saw the director at the Y. When she found out that was my father, because he said, Chili Bill, my son, and that's everything. So yeah, they called me one day on the radio and said, "We got your daddy here. We're taking care of your daddy over here. We got okay, all right."
Like,
I said, "Well, I appreciate you. Take care of him." Yeah, but yeah, look for that Metro Lift. Look it out. I mean, because he all he needs is a card, and it'll help him out so much. Yeah.
okay. So how's 90.9 over there? You enjoying that? This
Yes.
KTSU?
Yes. This is I've been there 4 years. I just celebrated in March my third year of doing mornings during the morning show. It's been going real well. Like I always say, slow and steady wins the race. and now I'm the number one morning show in on public radio. So that's
Hey, that's really
that's been a
good.
blessing. And then just trying to like I said, give you something different. I mean, with my show, I'm live and local, so
Right.
I'm able to talk about the things that that a lot of people, the other shows may not be able to talk about. I can, like, what happened with Chief Finner, for example. I could
Yeah.
go into detail and talk about that. The storm, the storms that happened this past weekend. We dealing with the San Jacinto River, the flooding and everything up in
So on
Kingwood.
the
I'm
other
able to
stations,
talk
why
about
couldn't
that.
you do that? It's because of certain regulations, or
Well, no, because a lot of radio stations now are doing what we call syndicated, which is like like
oh,
102 has Ricky Smiley, and you have those. So they're based out of wherever city that they're in, but they have to talk on a national level. They have to talk to, instead of
yeah,
talking to one city, they got to talk to the hundreds of cities or wherever they're in. That's why they keep it. It's like pretty much generic. Now, if it's something that's really, 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 really something that everybody can relate to, they'll
hmm,
do it then. But I mean, like, people in uh, Chicago, they not gonna worry about Troy Fenner. They don't know who
right,
Troy Fenner is. They don't know what's going on.
and
So
why are
with
we
me,
listening to him?
right, right, and then and then also with when me giving traffic. Okay, that's traffic in Houston. I need the traffic where I am. And weather and stuff like that. So it's been, I mean, like I said, it's been trying. It's been I started, grassroots. I didn't, I came in with no fanfare or anything and stuff like that. I just everything I've been
Did
doing.
you?
I'm doing everything. I'm the producer, the director, the music director, the host. I do it. I'm the newsman, the weatherman. I do it all. So, but it's been real enjoyable. It's been real enjoyable. My wife, who I call my executive producer, she makes
Country
sure
boy,
that
my
yes,
co-host, he calls his little girl his executive producer.
there you go. That's what you got. You got to have one. You got to have one because
Yes.
they the ones that's gonna keep you in check, and everything. So, but I mean, it's hard. It's hard not for me because I mean, I was born and raised in the city. I'm,
Right.
so I can't, something like an ego. That's nothing I can have because somebody walk up to me and
And
say, "Hey,
that's
man,
something you've never had. That's what I think. For me, that's what I think about people. Anyway. First of all, I love my city.
right
I loved my mayor, Mayor Turner. Like I tell
there
everybody,
you go." Yep,
love me
absolutely.
some
That's
Mayor
that's
Turner.
our
He does
mayor, right?
more than
That's our
show.
mayor, right?
Yes.
Obama's
I
our
mean, let me
president.
say
That's our
doing more than
mayor.
show. Huh?
Right. I said Obama's our president. That's our mayor. So
That's
that's how
our
we do
mayor.
it. That's how we
That's
roll.
that's how we rolling. And I'm gonna have him right here eventually. You just
Oh
watch. And then
wow,
I'm
wow.
letting you have some time. Then I'm gonna bust out with him. Bust out with y'all say, y'all finally got it.
Trina, Trina, what did I tell you when you first started? What did I tell you when you first started? There's no limit to what you can do. If you say it, then you can achieve it.
And
If
I can achieve it.
because look at what you did, and starting with chat with Trina, you was nervous. You was a little bird that that was in the air that was ready to fly, but but was nervous.
It took
But
a minute.
now it took a minute, but it's always gonna take a minute, and it's always trial by error. You're gonna learn. Same way I did, when I started the morning show. You had to try some things. You threw it up against the wall, see if it worked. If it didn't stick,
Tweak it.
you had to pivot and go to the next thing. So, I mean, so if you saying, I mean,
Oh,
you really
I'm
been
naming it and claiming it. I'm
yes.
naming it and claiming it.
Well, I mean, you took this platform. You taking this platform because, like I say, I don't have to comment to tell you that I watch. But you taking this platform to where you
Got
open the
them
world
red
to see.
carpets. Look at me.
Yeah, you taking artists that people may not have known about. You gave them a platform so that they're able to to talk and let people know more about them, taking them behind the curtain. So to see all about that. So when you have the opportunity to do that, and you have this platform, and you've been doing it for you've been doing, how long you been doing it now?
The chat show, I think, like 4 years.
Okay, see, so I mean, so now it's all open now. I don't know who
And
I
I
may
get
see up
it's
on there
open.
next.
When I get my microphone
Yeah,
hooked
there you
up.
go. See, we gonna get you going. So, who knows? I mean, Matt Turner, whoever. I don't, whoever it may be. If you want them, you gonna have them on there. So if everybody who watch Chat with Trina, if you got her YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you do that. Follow her on Facebook. Follow her on all of her social medias, wherever you can get. When you know when Chat with Trina's coming, make sure you be a part of it. Because trust me, if you miss a little, you're gonna miss a lot. Go ahead.
You know what they say? If you what's that song? I like to say that sometimes when I think about people. When people didn't think they were anybody at first. It's a song talking about first you didn't know me, now y'all up on me. One
Yep.
of them. I think about that all
Back
the
then,
time.
that's
Yes,
right. Back then, you didn't know me. Now I'm
yes,
hot. You all on me. Yep.
yes. So don't jump on the train. That's what we talk about. I'm working with the chamber, the Acres Homes Chamber now, and
Hmm.
I do a little bit of work. But the young lady who's the she's doing she from and I gave her an award the other day. So I have a new award that I give out. So everybody
Oh,
gives
really?
awards. But what I
Okay.
wanted to do was, I don't know if you ever heard a guy named DeLeon. DeLeon
Mm.
has he used to be a part of remix.com. But anyway, so he has been a North Side person for a million years, North Side promoter.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he has never
DeLeon. Yeah.
yes, he's never left the North Side. You know, he's the only person basically who didn't say, let me go over here because it's where everybody at. He stayed
Mm.
here
Mm.
no matter
Right.
what. And the
Right.
funny thing was, so he does this. He started this award show. I can't even call the name right now. But anyway, he called me, and that's actually he gave me one of my first chances of doing quote unquote the red carpet. So he says, Trina, I want you to interview these people that I'm going to honor. And he
Okay.
didn't even know these people. He would watch them
Okay.
on Facebook, social media, and see the things, the great things they were doing, and he'd invite them
Hmm.
out and award them to say, "Hey, great job," and da da da. And so he invited me. So when they come in, I would interview every single one of them. But anyway, he
Wow.
kind of slowed down on doing it. So I asked him about. I wanted to do something like that, but different. So what I'm
Okay.
started doing, starting 3 months ago now, it's called the We See You Award. So,
Okay.
Sheila, you know how you start something and you don't know, you start a business or whatever, you just don't know if anybody notices you. Are you trying hard? Maybe I should stop. So, my award is
Yeah.
to say, we see you out there. May not make nobody clap, but I see you. I see what you're
Okay.
doing, and we got
Okay.
you. And so I give that award. So long story short, her name is Sheba Roy, and she is a public relations person. She stepped out on faith and started doing this thing full time, and she does a lot of work for the chamber. So I
Hmm.
gave her award the other night, and I told her that the cool thing about you, Sheba, is that you're from Tomball, and you out here in Acres Homes, making the Acres Homes chamber come back to the chamber that I knew when I was in my 20s and 30s, and I really appreciate it. But so we see you. So that's the new award I'm doing. We make sure we get the lifetime achievement awards to people and all that. But to be honest, in my thought, even with what I have done, some people just need that push or that that thing to say. Even you one time, I don't know if you remember, I tell this story all the time to people that we were at Chicago Bar and Grill, and I think that was like way back then, and we were standing at the bar, and I was upset because I was doing a cruise, but everybody was being mean to me. I don't know what was going on. That was one of my first cruise. That was a swing out cruise that I haven't given since then. But anyway, it was a swing out cruise, and me and you were talking, and you said, Trina, you're gonna have to understand people are gonna be mad at you, and they're mad only because they thought about it. It was in their mind, but you literally got out there and you just did it. You don't wait
Yeah.
on people. You just do things and you make it happen. And
Well, you
I've
had
carried that with me forever.
Well, Trina, you had to because I mean, you came up with something that that nobody wouldn't had. Because I mean, when you think of the dancing that y'all do, you think of Chicago and
Mhm.
all this. They didn't know that they had a community here that was doing stepping and that type of stuff. And then also you was offering classes, you was teaching them people, whoever
And
do it.
tell
Because
them
I mean,
where to go
because
to take the classes and
yes,
stuff.
yes. So at that point, then watching how that community came together, and it was a lot more people who really knew how to step, wanted to step, but didn't have nowhere to go. And you brought some great stepping
Mhm.
DJs who knew that type of music, and you
Mhm.
had it
Oh,
prepared
the
for them.
galas,
You
remember
had
the galas? I
yeah.
forgot
So
about the galas.
The gala was awesome. I mean, and
Yes.
I was able to host it, and that was just awesome time. But I got a chance to meet and greet with those people that do it, and I was able to see watch them do it, live and everything. So like I always said, everybody's gonna always go want you. You good when you on the level with them, but when they think you getting a little higher, then that's when the problem starts. Oh, she thinks she's that. She thinks she's all that. But you've never changed being you. But see, what happens is sometimes God shows you the people that you was with that you thought that they was down with you. They wasn't really down with you. They was ready to talk about you and try to do stuff to bring you down, and not knowing that who you are, who you believe in, whose faith that you have, that you was gonna win. And look what happened. Look what's happening. We got a cruise coming up. You've been doing them, but now I had the opportunity to be a part and come and be a part of the Grown and Sexy cruise coming up in
Yes,
November.
Lord.
I mean, so it's gonna be an exciting time.
It is going to be a
And
very exciting.
yes, because we're going out on the sea. It's right before Thanksgiving. We're going out on the sea. We're gonna have a old school party. We're
Yes.
gonna have comedians. We're gonna have live bands performing. I mean, it's not just we all just getting on the boat together and just gonna be all on the
Yep.
boat together. No,
And that's why
everybody who
it's so cool when you have people on there too, like this big group. It's just gonna be a big old party. And then all of us mesh. I was doing the party on the sea. I've done the party on the sea before, but I haven't done this party on the sea. This grown and sexy R&B party on the sea. Like that's what's exciting me. That's my kind of music. When you at the arena, I have to tell this story. I was at the arena one time, and I don't know what. I think I either text you or I don't know what I did. Whatever. I was at the arena, and I'm like, I mean, the music good, but that is not Chili Bill Smith. So when I come to New York, guess what I do? I always come around there where you at and say,
right,
hey,
right.
I was not no Chili Bill Smith. His
Yeah,
music.
she's like,
The music was
because
fine. Don't get
when
me wrong, but I know your music.
right, because when you walked up on me to the field, yeah,
I
that's
was a
me,
million miles when I was like, wait, that's I said, let me get up and go do my normal walkthrough. And I said,
Right, right there you go, your normal walkthrough, right? You always had your little normal walkthrough that
I
you
always
had,
make my
come
way
by.
over.
There you
I
go,
don't
you
have to
came
make no
by and how
requests with you because you gonna play. You always play. I mean, and that's the music that when I thought about this cruise because we talked about you coming on the cruise before for a long time, and that's when I knew this was the time. I knew what I wanted with this cruise. The theme of this cruise was you. It was you. It was fitting for you to do this one.
Well, I mean, and I'm happy. I mean, like I say, sometimes, you once again, you have to be patient. You have to be waiting. Your time is coming. Y'all make that, y'all gonna come on this. We're gonna have so much fun. Trust me, this not gonna be the last one.
Not
See,
gonna be the last.
she put me in a situation. I'm in here now, so now I'm in. I'm part of the grown and sexy family, so I'm
There
in
you
here now.
go.
So
There you
we gonna
go.
have so when I tell you, and make sure y'all get all the information about it. And I mean, we not, and one thing about what Trina does, she is not trying to pull all your money out your pocket. It's not one of those type of things. But trust me, believe me when I tell you, it's not gonna be just an ordinary thing. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a great time. She's gonna have it all planned out. All you got to do is just show up, and come out your cabin when it's time and be ready to have a great time. She's gonna have things going on the entire time. I know, like I said, I know I'm gonna be working, so I'm already prepared. I'm already prepared. I already know
And I
the
tell people
be the
too, just note that what I do is I do make an itinerary, but I also know one, some people haven't gone on a cruise before, on a carnival cruise before, one, but two, people who have gone, they have some favorite things. Like, yeah, I have to go to the newlywed game, the Love and Marriage show, always. So I always
of
leave some
course,
space in there so you can make sure that you get to have the opportunity for the carnival experience. I want everybody to
yes.
have that. We're gonna also for dinner, like we get to have dinner together. We're gonna have a good time with that. like I am super, and then the 70s party, like I'm ready. I'm ready.
Now you know the '70s party. You letting me loose up in there? Oh, it's gonna be nothing but a funky good time, a funky good time. But I
Okay,
mean,
good time.
you got myself, you got, the Louisiana Country Boy, you got Eric Cortez who's gonna be performing. I mean, you got Lil Daryl the
Little
comedian,
bitch.
the the hard to find band. When I tell you, they're not gonna be hard to find on that boat. They're not gonna be hard to find on that boat. When I tell you, and it's gonna be a great, great, great time. Believe me.
Well, let's introduce you to the Louisiana Country Boy, my co-host on my other talk show, and
There he
the
is.
Will Smith.
Lord, it's the chili. Lord, it's the chili bill now, Lord.
I just
It's the
song not good.
chili. Chili bill is on the show.
Man, I'm gonna have to look. I might have to record that. Hey, you do that as my intro in the morning for my show. Hey, we might have to collab on that one. I like that. I like that. Country boy, how you doing, baby?
What's going on? What's going on? Look at here. I just dipped in for a minute because I got to go
Hey,
somewhere. Man, Chili, I am so excited that man, you're gonna be on this cruise. Hey, Chili,
yeah.
I'm bringing my fishing pole with me. They done told I'm going fishing. It's a boat, ain't it? So I'm
Hey,
down.
it's a boat. It's a boat. It's a boat. Hey, if you can get that pole past customs, bro, I know you gonna find a way to. You got one of them fold up kinds that you gonna fold it up and put it in your suitcase some kind of where. So we said, where country boy at? Oh, he in the back of the boat. He back there fishing. He back there fishing.
Hey, look here. I'm bringing the cane pole. I'm country.
What's the
But man,
cane pole?
She young. She don't know nothing about that. She don't know nothing about that. Sugar cane, and I know
It's
sugar
a one
cane
man
pole.
thing.
Okay, let me tell you about country. Sugarcane poles is one of the strongest poles you can have. And they take them and they because my uncle used to do it back out in when I used to be out in Wharton, go visit him when I was little. He knew how to shake. He go pull them, cut them, know how to cut them up. And you right, man. You put that sucker on it. I mean, you could have a shark on that thing and it
Oh,
might
now.
not break.
Wow, that is too
See,
funny.
I
there you
Well,
look,
go.
country
I'm
boy
not
is
gonna hold y'all. I just wanted to pop in for a minute. I got to go. This is the birthday girl. She turned 5 yesterday, so I got to go
Happy
do.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, well,
Yay!
let
You're
me
so
tell Mama Tina. You
pretty.
say thank you.
Happy birthday.
You're welcome. You are so welcome. And this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. You reach deep into his pockets and whatever you want, you make him get it for you. That's what pawpaws are supposed to do.
That part.
They not, pawpaws don't say no. Your mama doesn't say no, but pawpaws don't say no.
Country boy gonna tell you something.
Hey, Chili.
Yeah.
I got to go. See. You said pop out. That ain't even pop out. That.
Ah! What they say? Don't hate the player, hate the game.
And you know this, man.
Well, country boy, I want to thank you for popping in and joining us, and we're gonna enjoy your cruise. I just wanted y'all to meet since you're going on the cruise with us. We got to do one of our Monday night shows with Chili. Our little we have a show on Monday nights called The Real Conversation with a Twist of Humor. We usually talk about life
Oh
things, but
man.
also we do a little spiritual
Yeah.
conversation being that. So yeah. We didn't
Oh
talk about
man,
that.
let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know. I love to pop in on stuff like that. Oh, let me know because we got to talk about things that need to be talked about, and a lot of times we shy away from it. And if you have the platform to where y'all are getting on here and y'all are talking about the real stuff that need to be talked about, like you said, add a little humor to it, add a little spiritual to it. Hey, we got to do it. So man, y'all ain't said nothing but a word. Y'all let me know, and I'll be right in the
I
building
will.
with y'all.
Sure will. Country boy, y'all have a good night. Have fun. Make sure, Patricia, I'm looking for your LOL doll.
Hey, hey.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I,
Bye.
Oh man, that is such a blessing. All right.
you gone, Country boy?
I'm gone.
All righty. We'll see you on the
Well, look, you
cruise.
gotta kick me. You gotta kick me out.
I did.
Oh. But he wasn't ready to go. You gotta kick up. See, he trying to come.
See,
See, he trying to come back.
you trying
that's
to
what that's
leave.
what that's
Look,
that's what
look, I
Louisiana
know how to
that's
get
what
out.
Louisiana that's what Louisiana country folks do.
That's what they do. Okay, there we go. There was something else I was going to mention. So the cruise. Also, I want to mention a wonderful lady that I've met recently named Carlise that we both have
Mhm.
uh are about to do something with. You're going to what's the show called? The Emancipation Food Truck Park.
Yes,
She's a
yes, they have.
wonderful lady. And thank you for speaking good words about me to her. She told me you gave me a good.
Come on now, come on, because when she mentioned your name, that's all I needed to hear. That's all the great things was gonna just come pouring out, and
Yeah.
she's doing. I mean, she's really trying to. She's really doing a great thing over there. I don't know if you know the backstory. The land that she had was owned by her parents,
Right.
and when they passed, her thing was, her family members wanted to do other things with it, and she was like, no, no, that's not what they want. That's not what they would want. So she took it to the next level to create a food park over there and then also give people live entertainment and so much more. I mean, she has, I think on Mondays, she does a jazz thing with Perry Rashad every Monday, and they have a lot of stuff going on. We did a promotion during last summer. We did so you think you can karaoke. We did that on
Oh
a Saturday night out there. Oh
wow.
yeah. Well, we had people just come out and we just I was playing music, and then at a certain time, we started doing some karaoke, letting people come up there and so you think you can
I
sing? Come
love
on up here and
that.
sing. So,
So
but
you
she's
think you
doing a lot.
can?
But she's doing a lot of great things. So getting ready for this big event. It was supposed to be this past Sunday, but you know what happened? The rain. But it's
Right.
gonna be, she's rescheduled it and everything. And I mean, she's got the lovely Teresa Grayson, who's
Yeah.
gonna be doing sax and so much more. And we're gonna have a great
Good
time
old
out there. But just yeah. So I mean, if you're ever out, on Emancipation, it's over at Emancipation. I think Windburn, I think, is a corner street. But you'll see the food trucks out there, man. Just go by, and patronize it, and we got to show each other love, because
You
if we
have
don't
to.
do it, nobody else will.
And she's a beautiful soul, very nice lady. I have enjoyed just chatting things up with her. And Miss Trina with Chat with Trina and the Louisiana Country Boy will be there broadcasting live from our chat shows, our
Oh
individual
wow, okay.
chat shows. So we're excited. I actually was gonna be out of town for this one. I was here for the last one, but something happened because I was supposed to be there. That got
See,
changed. So I'll be
see,
there on it's gonna be May the 19th, and I believe from 5 to something. Just come on out
five
there.
to
I
I
think
think from
we
five
start
five to
at
eight,
9:30.
5 to 9, yeah, something
Okay,
like
yeah,
that. But it's gonna be, yeah, 'cause I'm gonna be out there playing music first, and then we'll have, Teresa's gonna close it out, and they're gonna have vendors out there as well as food
yeah,
trucks. So all you have to do is bring your lawn chairs. But if you don't worry, she has chairs out there already. So you
yeah.
just come on out and y'all just sit. It's absolutely free. Let me say that one more
Absolutely.
time. It's absolutely free. All you do is you come out and just have a great time and just enjoy some great
And
jazz, some
patronize
great
those
music.
food trucks and patronize those vendors.
Yep. Yep, please, please, because that's what keep that. I mean, that's what they do. That's their living. Just like our living is what we do. That's what they do. So if you can support them as much as possible, and trust me, you're gonna be surprised. They got some great food trucks out there, and you're gonna enjoy some great food and some great entertainment. Now hold on, because you said
Uh-oh.
something when you said y'all was gonna be out there doing your shows at the Maturation Food Truck Park.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna be doing it on the boat?
I believe we are. Since he's gonna come, I believe we're gonna have some little. Yeah, I think we're gonna do some sessions.
Yes, talk, let people talk about the good time that they're having, and everything and so far, and let the ones that's not there know that y'all need to be on the next one.
Definitely. Let y'all see what's happening so y'all can know. And the thing
Now,
about it is, I was telling someone the other day, they asked me about, they asked me about the differences or whatever. I was trying to explain to them that, it's great to go on a cruise on your own. But
mhm.
just think how much fun you have on your own times 100 or more people. Man, you all know each other. Man, it's
Like,
nothing like it.
like-minded folks. When you're together with
Like-minded folks.
like-minded, when you're together with like-minded people, you have so much of a great time
Yes,
because
yes.
you got this like-minded person. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, for everybody that comes, it's gonna be a lot of people on the boat that's gonna be jealous that they're not gonna be a part of this thing. So they're gonna have to figure out follow Trina Lowry and chat with Trina so they'll find out when the next time it is so they'll be able to come. So if you haven't done it yet, it's time for that plug now. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure you book. You can go to dreamtimetravelbyjoe.com or you can hit Miss Trina up 832-312-2973.
Let me
Cabins,
check.
I mean,
Dream
huh?
time travel. No, I'm typing. I'm sorry. Dream time travel.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
she's putting in the chat. Okay. And all you have to do is, it's just a small deposit to reserve your spot, and she's making it easy for you. There it is. And she's making it easy for y'all. They're making it easy for y'all to be able to, when it's time, you can pay all at once. You can pay, going all the way up to it. They're really making it easy for you to do it. If you want an outside cabin, a suite cabin, which I have to get because my queen was like, okay, I got to get it. And matter of fact, me and you need to talk so I can go ahead and lock all that down right now. But they have many cabin accommodations for you, and whatever everything else you may need, you may want for the boat or whatever. They'll be able to take care of all that for you. So just come on out and be a part of this thing because I'm telling you, this is going to be. It's Thursday. We're going to have 4 days of a non-stop party. We're going to have fun. We're going to be together. We're going to enjoy each other's
We're gonna
company.
enjoy a good time. And each
You
other's
know,
company, like you said, the like-minded thing.
the like-minded people who coming to have a good time. That's what we want. We want the ones that's coming to have a good time, and
And
we're
let
going
me
to
tell
have a
y'all,
good time.
Little Daryl, the comedian. Little
Hilarious.
Daryl, the comedian. I mean, I tell him he could just walk across. I say it all the time. He could just walk across the street. Just walk across. I'm gonna just. He is so funny and talented. But let me tell you something else about him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he comes to our Chicago Bar and Grill. We have our Christmas party every year, and boy, Christmas party he performs. I was like, oh my God, he's good. And I saw him somewhere else. He was good. So I add a little comedy to my cruise, the one in March.
Right.
And
Right.
he not only was he funny, Chili. What's important to me is when you're easy to work with. He was a
That's the main thing.
joy to
Yes.
work with. His
Yes.
family just jumped in and helped where needed. But him was he was humble. It was just nice. It was just nice because it ain't always easy to work with everybody, Chili. You know this. Let's be
I
real.
done. Yes, I know that. Yes, I know. Yes, I know that. But once again, when you find like-minded people who understand what we're doing and the goal is that, they gonna have a good time. Us as entertainers, we gonna have a good time because y'all gonna have a good time. We're all together.
That's what
We
gives us the
feed
adrenaline.
we feed off for y'all. So when you that like I say that 70th party, we gonna take you back. We're gonna take you back, and I want I want to see the big froze. I want to see the fly outfits that y'all gonna have. We
Somebody's
going
got to
back.
put the goldfish in the heels.
There you
Somebody's
go.
got to do that.
Somebody got to do
Somebody.
Huggy Bear. Somebody got to give me the Huggy Bear. Somebody got to have a hat that's not this big. Somebody got to have it.
Yes,
So, and I
yes.
mean, and then also don't forget, something else. Something that the biggest phenomenon right now is line dancing. You got that as well, correct?
And we got Fancy Dancer, the legendary Fancy Dancer that used to be with Mr. Lee. Well, that's Mr. Lee's dance partner. Fancy Dancer will be on there. She is the whole world knows Miss Fancy Dancer, and she will be on there teaching line dances. And another good thing about when we talk again about like-minded, Fancy is the most positive person, and she's so much fun. She will be. We went to an event in Dallas this time last year, and I went to the store to Walmart and came back, and she was in the middle of the hallway teaching people line dancing. Out the
See,
blue,
see,
for 20 minutes. So
see. I
she's
mean,
gonna make you have a good time.
once again, like-minded people. And speaking of line dancing, let me just give a quick condolences out to the Williams family.
Yes,
Cheryl Williams, the line dance queen,
honest
she passed away from cancer. She had been battling that for a while. Nobody, I mean, how she was. No matter if she was sick or well, she was out there doing that line dancing. So we want to say peace and
Definitely.
blessings to her and her family. Yes, during this
Yes, we
time.
definitely want to lift up that family, and actually the entire dance community. It's a big loss to her family, yes, but her dance family. We
Right.
are. I
Yes.
still haven't even posted pictures yet because it's still so unreal to me. To be honest
Yeah.
with you,
I
I've
heard.
seen the
I
pictures.
just caught it by accident. I caught it by accident, and it just blew me away. I'm like, Cheryl?
Yeah,
Y'all saying Cheryl is gone?
yes, and the most lively, energetic person ever. And what I also liked about her was she had Cheryl was gonna let you know she had no problems with being. She was a great person, but she let you know things so you could fix things, and that's what I like about people. She would let me know things, so I never knew. I always knew where I stood with her, like
Okay.
everybody else. But I
Right.
tell you, she'll call you on the phone. Hey, you need to do this, or you need to do this, and she was just that person. And then she actually performed at every single one of my galas. I don't know if you remember that. She had a team of
Yes.
people,
She sure
and she
did.
would
Oh, she
perform.
sure did. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, and that was she gave an amazing performance every single year. So
Man.
yeah,
Wow.
you'll be missed,
Wow.
RP Cheryl. Tito's birthday was this past weekend.
And I'm
Um,
gonna give you, and I'm gonna give you a lot of credit. The pictures that you did and everything, paying homage to him, man. Because I know that was your boy. I know that was your boy, man.
yes.
His passion really hurt your heart. And I remember we had to pray for some time because it really hurt. That really affected you. But
Yeah, it
man,
did.
but in the club community, if you didn't know Tito, if you really didn't know Tito, man, he was a legend. But what he was about business, but he was fair. He never did anything to try to cheat nobody out. If you wanted to do something in his establishment, he'd go sometimes above and
Yes,
beyond to try
yes,
to help you out, even when he knew he wasn't gonna make a dime. But he went above and beyond
absolutely.
to please and customers. Customer service was Tito's thing. I've seen him go. I've seen him pull waitresses to the side many times. If you ain't doing customer service, you might need to go
That
find you another place to work at the very
and
least.
I've seen Tito repasses. I remember this group. It was an organization with the dance community, and I don't remember this guy, but he used to he used to take pictures all the time. But he at the
Okay,
club, but he passed
right.
away, and they didn't raise enough money that night. They had an event at the Red Rooster, and they didn't raise enough money.
He
Tito came
covered
out
it.
and said, "I will."
Yeah.
First, he said he was going to match it, but then he ended up not only covering it, he gave the club up for the repass.
Wow.
Tito every year gave us a Valentine's event for the seniors to come out and just
Yeah.
enjoy the club and dance and gave free food. Every Christmas, he gave free food and whatever was left over, he sent it out to the homeless. Like he's done gave so much money to TSU
Yes, he
for
did. Yes, he did. At the university. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So
But I mean, you
he's
had,
so much
when
more
you
than
when you
just
have
a club owner.
Right. When you have somebody, and like I said, he wasn't one of the ones that would do something just to get recognition or just to get the pat on the back. He was doing it from his heart. And when you do things from your heart, man, the Lord just he's gonna bless you over and over because, like you said, he didn't have, what clubs that open for seasoned treasures that had to get an opportunity to come out and do that. One that had Christmas parties and was feeding the homeless.
For
What
free.
other club owners are you for free? What other homeowners club owners who was doing that? So I mean,
And
he
I'm sorry to cut you off, but giving
no
platforms for musicians. So many musicians had their first opportunity to perform at
after
the
Red.
Register.
Yep.
Tito did that, and he, of course, yeah, the man. He got a family, but let me just tell you, I was talking to Tito one day. I called him one day, and I said, "What you doing?" Oh, I'm up here. I'm at my gas station. I said, "The gas station." Oh, I'm at a gas station. Gas station. So towards the latter, as he got older, he started investing and giving
Right.
more employment opportunities to people. The course
Yeah.
the club. Then he had the Northside Club. Then he had Papa John's. He and his wife owned a chicken place. I call it a chicken shack, but a chicken place. And then the gas station. So Mayor Turner used to, and he's still my mayor. So Mayor Turner would come out and make sure that they said that he made sure that people understood this man was not just a club owner. He was employing the people in our community. And people
Yeah.
just forget that sometimes.
Yes, because he wasn't out there showboating and being flamboyant with it. No, he was doing it from his heart. And a lot of times, and like I said, I have to be out in the front, but I've always been a team player. I like to
Yes.
see other folks shine. I like to see
Yes.
other people, be able to get their day in the sun. And when you see things like that, man, you just tip your hat to know the type of guy he is, and you wish that somebody else would step in and be able to, to do those same type of things, because when that stuff is on your heart, you got to do it. Just like I told you, when you started this show, it was on your heart. On your heart. You prayed over it. You did a whole lot because you was doing what you was
I
doing.
got them feelings on my shoulders.
Yes, you was working. Taking care of your family. You was doing all this, but you said, "Chili, I got this thing. I got this idea that I want to do," and I said, "Step out on faith." When we were sitting at that bar talking.
Speaking of knowing your music and working, remember
Right.
when you was at U of H? I
Yes.
was at work. I just started and I heard this music again. It sure sounds like Chili's music. Then I walked over there. Really? I'm telling you, I know your music. And I heard it, and it was like a Pied Piper had took me over there to yes,
Well, that's
yes,
what.
yes.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. November 14th through the 18th, we're gonna be piping all over that boat. I'm gonna
Ain't
tell
gonna
you
be.
that.
And on that disclaimer, let's get back to this disclaimer on about the boat. Let me say this, y'all.
You talking about the
The
entertainment?
musicians,
Okay.
yeah,
Go
the
ahead. Yeah,
musician,
go ahead.
the comedian, they gotta get paid and they gotta have a room. Chili gotta have a room. He gotta get paid. So when you go and you book, and let me just go and be honest too. I want to get paid too. I just want a little bit.
Come on.
But so to do that, you have to book through Dreamtime Travel by Joe. You have to book through us because yes, there is a small extra fee to that. And that is it's not to pay Miss Trina or Miss Joanne, it is to pay the band and provide rooms for the bands. They don't give us nothing free. Matter of fact, since we've been doing this, every year they change something to make it more difficult. And unfortunately, everybody that rolls with us don't understand that. But let me just say, Carnival does different things because, of course, they see people making money. Of course, I get it. It's business. They want to get a piece of the pie too.
Right.
So
Right.
we
Right.
have to charge a little bit so we can pay these people. So that's one thing. So if you do not book through us and you book through Carnival, you're not on my list, so you will not get a wristband. We give everybody a wristband. I haven't been able to have security for a very long time, but this time I think we're being very successful with this so far, and we'll be able to have security. Meaning you really won't come in. Now my sister is my security now. She went on this last cruise with me, and she did a hell of a job. Wasn't nobody coming in the building. She did what I do at the door. I'm not letting you come in. I might look like this, but you ain't getting in the door without paying your money. And that's what she did. I didn't have to stand at that door. I didn't have to watch nothing. I could go and do what I needed to do with her at the door. Point being, people are gonna come and want to get in there chilling. They're gonna want to come because you're gonna hear music.
They gonna hear the music. They gonna hear the bands. They gonna hear us laughing because little Daryl's gonna have us crying, and they gonna want to come in. But if you don't go, it's on her Facebook page. It's on my Facebook page. It's on the Hard to Find Bands page. It's on the Clockwork Bands page. It's on little Daryl's page. It's on Louisiana Country Boy. Yeah, it's on Eric Cortez's page. So, you'll be able to get this information to be able to do it. You need to do it. You got to come through us because that's if you're going to miss the party. You're going to say, well, Chili, I can't do nothing for you. All I can do is you're going to have to sit outside and listen from outside. You're going to miss what's going on inside.
Every single cruise that I've ever done. Even when I was training under, let me give a shout out to Miss Mary of Chaz Travel and Miss Divine of Divine Destinations, training under their tutelage. Contrary to under their tutelage, I learned this and I watched it. People gonna always say, "Oh, I didn't know." I went through Carnival. Well, you can't get. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
Can't come in. That's the bottom line.
Bottom line, because these people and then think about this too, Chili. Someone who has paid this extra money to be there, to be a part.
Right.
How fair is it for you who didn't pay to come?
There you go. There you go. That that makes them good. That makes them feel bad. Because I'm telling you, this is something where if you're a part of this, membership has its privileges. If you don't have that band, and I'm gonna tell you, she's gonna have a specific type of band, and there ain't no band that you can go find somewhere while you off docking on one of these things. No, it ain't gonna be it ain't gonna be that type of band. This is gonna be a band that we probably gonna have to sleep in it, bathe in it, whatever in it. We're gonna have to do it all. It's gonna be one of them type of bands that you gonna wear the whole time, but you gonna miss this. And I'm telling you, all you have to do is just, like I said, it's on. You can go. She got right there. There it is, right there on the screen. It's right there on the screen. I'm pointing right to it, right there on the screen. Where all you got to do is go in and get all the information you need. Because, like I said, you got 4 days on the boat, and we're gonna have a great time. I mean. A growing and sexy weekend. Like I said, the Hard to Find Band, the Clockwork Band, Little Daryl the Comedian, Eric Cortez, special guest Fancy Dancer. We going line dancing, Louisiana Country Boy. And now, I just threw in there that they go to chat with Trina. They're going to be doing they're going to be doing live broadcasting live while they out there. And we go, I'm going to be there with you. The 70s party just be hanging out, just having a whole, probably hosting. Like I said, whatever she want me to do, it's my little sister. Whatever she need me to do, I'm going to do it. But what we need you to do, if you want to be a part of this thing, there it is right there on the screen. There it is right there on the screen. Go to the website. Get the information. As you see, I mean, the deposit is cheap. It's a cheap deposit. She ain't even try.
Payments, y'all. Payments.
Yeah, I mean, but we do have a deadline. Now we do have a deadline. But we don't be doing $1 a day. We still, July 31st. We got to have it done because she wants to make sure that when we get on that boat, nobody has to worry about nothing. All we doing is showing up, bringing our luggage, and be ready to have a good time. Trust me when I tell you, she's very thorough. She's gonna be giving you all the information. You ain't gonna be wondering and worrying about none of that. She's gonna give you whatever you need. Whatever. If you got an installment, okay, here's time for your next installment. Here's the time for your next installment. Here's the due date for the end.
I have a new assistant that just moved here from Detroit. She's actually about to compete at for the How Sweet the Sound. She's about to compete in Atlanta for the House of Week Sound. But anyway, she's one of my consultants at work. But she's gonna be giving y'all a call, introducing herself. Her name is Renicia or Nisi Cameron. She is gonna be helping me with this because it gets to be a lot because I do a lot of
Yes,
stuff.
I couldn't believe all the other times you did this all by yourself. I told you a long time ago while you was pulling your hair out. I said, "Girl, you need some help. Girl, you need some help. Girl, you need some help. Girl, you need some help." But I understood because
they realize how much work it is. People look at the background though, and they see the fun or what they think is fun, and they once they realize it's actually work, they sometimes it's a lot for somebody. But I do have time because I'm chilly. I'm getting old.
You're getting seasoned. You're getting seasoned. You're getting seasoned. But what did I tell? Okay, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Now, when when Moses was with the people in Israel, what did the Lord tell him? Can't do it all yourself, son. You got people that help. You got folks that help you. You can't do this by yourself. I got the plans I have for you are the plans I have for you. But everything else you need to do, you got people to distribute this stuff too. So you finally understood, and I understood. This was your baby. This was your baby. You did, you had a hard time trusting, and because you got burned a few times. I understand what the situation was, but finally you had to see that. Okay, I can't do all this myself. I gotta have some help. And you've done it. And I mean, like I said, people are really gonna. I mean, they really gonna be shocked. They really gonna be shocked to see the time that we gonna have, the planning that she put together for this to happen. Because like I said, when somebody has a vision, when Lord gives you a vision to do something, you want to do it in excellence. And trust me, Trina does it in excellence. She trusts and verifies everything she does. So you're gonna make sure, like I said, y'all might be like, okay, Trina, we ready? We ready?
It's so funny you said that about when you have a vision. That's how Country Boy ends our Monday night show. When the Lord has given you a vision, that's exactly what He says. And He goes on into something. The exact same thing He says.
And I've never heard this. Go ahead.
I know. That's why when you say, "Oh, that sounds like Country Boy." But yeah, so guys, I'm trying to be. Well, I'm not trying. I am being truthful. I'm gonna tell y'all, I've grown up, so I'm a little bit more what word can I use? Transparent. And so I do want to be stern and let you know that you will not get into the private events if you don't book through us. Okay. So I really want to reiterate that because every cruise, there's someone that says they forgot, didn't know, whatever, but I'm sorry. That's just how it is because it's just not, it's just, I gotta pay people. And I was gonna say something else. Y'all can see my vision board from 2023 that I have hanging up still that says cruise. It says cruise. It says cruise.
See?
I just have to look up there.
See, and I'm gonna tell you,
Joy Cruise.
and I'm gonna tell you, I was one of the ones that did, that didn't understand the vision board thing, but my wife and my daughter, they really in the vision board, and everything they've done and putting on that board has come to pass because what they told me was, they said, Dad, that board is focused. It's telling you putting it out there. This is what you want. So I started doing it myself. This is what you planning to achieve.
And we pray over it. My daughters and I, we do it, and we try to keep each other accountable, but we do it every year. And now we didn't do it together this year. We talked about it more so before, but they did theirs on the phone. I still ain't the techie to where I had a board. But what else it does, Chili, also at the end of the year, I can go back and see everything that I did. And one year I had done everything on my board. But let me say this about something else. My daughter, a few years ago, my oldest daughter, she wrote herself a check. And she was working for Apple and she was looking for another job. And the number she wrote in that check, her new job, it was called Shopify. That's what they offered her.
Wow. That's a blessing right there. That's a true blessing right there.
And so I write a check every year to myself, huh?
I know you do. I know you do.
So my sister she had a prayer board party, and she had it at my house. And it's they do it with the board, but they they get together in a circle and everybody shares and everybody prays. But she did that, and everybody, I told them about the check. So I printed everybody a little check so everybody could put their check on their board. Because you have to manifest that, and then it can be manifestation for your job to pay you, but also if you start a new business, or this is the amount of money you need for whatever this project is that you're planning for. It could be for so many different things when you talk about that check that I'm speaking of. So, but we just gotta believe in, of course, having the faith of the mustard seed and manifestation. But we've got to speak things, and then we have to pray for them. And what I did learn, I'm gonna tell you this. I think I mentioned to you that I'm on my own spiritual journey of learning things. And really trying to get there. And I mean, I see things. I see things. I tell country boy when I'm on a show, I'll be like, so this is how I talk to God. I'll be like, okay, now see, I'm learning. Can you please understand what I'm doing? I'm so sorry. How we talk. But I was gonna say that I was asking Country Boy yesterday. So, HISD, we're going through a lot of stuff, right? So some people's jobs have been cut. Some people's, which mine, I did, thank God, mine didn't get cut. But some people's pay didn't cut. And I'm just going to be transparent that I was one of those people. And I came home and was just confused. I was like, and I called him, I was like, Country Boy, so why would me praying, me doing all these things, and say, okay, this is finally my blessing to make this amount of money, right? Why would he take it back? Because I was, I'm gonna be honest, I was a little mad yesterday. I was a little upset. And so he was explaining to me that everything is not God. We can't just keep blaming him for everything. But
You're
that's
right.
where I was yesterday. You know what I mean?
But then also, but also, sometimes he does that because if you put in the atmosphere, you put in prayer that you may want to start doing your own thing or whatever you have. Sometimes he's got to give you that nudge. He's got to give you that nudge to make you think about, if this is what I want to do, and this is the time. This may be the time for me to step out on faith to do what needs to be done. So but we have to. We have to know and be like you say, be transparent, and then also, know to disseminate from what's going on. Because you remember, I texted you, and you was like, to the bill, I need to text you back. I'm processing something right quick. I'm processing something with my job. I'm processing. I call you later. I'm processing something with my job. And then but you know what I immediately did? I prayed for you.
I thank
prayed for you. I prayed for you. Because you was like, that's not like you. That's not like you. You was like, ooh, okay, well, And I mean, I can feel it in the text. When you texted it to me, I can feel it in the text. Just to be, I got to call.
Forgive me because she could cancel my show, but I had to. Because, when you're on a journey and you don't know everything or whatever, I'm afraid. I get afraid of, because I have faith and I know where my help comes from, all that. But I get afraid sometimes because
we're human. Because you're human.
Yeah.
You're human.
And so then I'm thinking he's going to be upset with me and that's why I have to remember, no, I have to pray that, I do pray that, forgive me for not being able to have this faith right now, but I need your help because I'm lost, at the moment,
It's nothing wrong with leaning. You have to lean on him. He wants you. He's there for you to do that. If more of us did that, then we know we may be in a better spot. Because I mean, and it's being truly transparent. Your friends can only tell you but so much. Your family members can only tell you but so much. Your loved ones, your husband, your wife, your children, whoever, they can only tell you but so much. But your help comes from the Lord. So when you talk to him, and it may not come at that exact moment, it may not come. But what's the adage? He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time.
On time.
So you have to at that point then put your faith in it. But us being human, of course we're gonna have the emotion. because he gave us that. He created us that to have that emotion.
Yeah.
So we have to have the emotion,
Yeah.
and he gives us choices. You can go here, or
Right.
you can go there.
Right.
It's up to you. So what you did. I mean that's
I did
nothing to be
something.
ashamed of, because you were being
Yeah.
human.
And that's what I had to get to, that he knows, because he came here in human form so he could know all of our struggles and stuff like that. But I do, so I have to give myself grace when it comes to that sometimes. Like, I'm gonna mention this last thing too before we start heading off. It was,
Hmm.
oh gosh, it was right on the tip of my tongue. Oh, Tito, let me tell you something about. So I hear people all the time say, so and so came to me in my sleep. Somebody came and talked to me. So my thing, my daddy said too, I love you, but don't come back and see me when you go. Please don't come be scared. Don't come back. But I'm gonna be honest with you. So some months ago, there's a lot of things that I have in my mind that I want to do, right?
Hmm.
But I just really didn't want to do it. Then it was like, I don't have this backbone person that would catch me if I fail financially and stuff like that. But anyway, long story, I was asleep, I guess. But I woke up and I remember in my dream there was Tito was there. And he didn't come talk, so I understood then what people mean when they say somebody came to you. He was just there. Like, he was just there.
Yeah.
And when I woke up that morning and I went back and looked at myself in the mirror, I said, wow, I cannot let this man down. He taught me so much. He gave me all these opportunities to do these things, to book these bands, to get to know these bands, all this stuff. And Chile, I said, that is what they're talking about. They didn't mean he was going to sit on my bed and talk to me. He was just there. And
You
when I
saw his
saw
face.
him,
You
all of
saw his
that
face.
came out. And that's when I started getting up, making some
Hmm.
moves. Some moves I can't
Hmm.
talk about because I'm learning that too, that everything you can't say out loud yet.
Right.
But I also learned when that happened, I gotta also, before I make those moves, I gotta pray about it. That was something that I didn't do. So I always felt, what, some of those things may have fell off because maybe that wasn't the direction that he was telling me to go.
Hmm.
So that's like, for me, that's a big, big thing to say that, oh my God, I've been just doing stuff, throwing things together without asking. But also back to Tito, I really given up. I was scared. I was doing some little here, there. I still did my cruise, but I really just didn't but that gave me this big thing. I can't even think of what you would call it, but it gave me the motivation
Hmm.
to say, okay, you finished it. All this talent you got, go for it. And it was just a good feeling. So I want to bring that to, because you mentioned that how hurt I was when Tito left this earth. And so now I feel so much better. Eventually
Yeah.
I plan to do a I don't know if I shared that with you. I did share it back to her and Jarvis Johnson, and we got the other guys, Boris Miles, because they were all good friends of Tito's. And that
Right.
I want to do a, like, my galas and do like a scholarship thing in his name. So eventually that's something that I would like to do. But Chili, before we get off, talk to me. Tell me, what is your why for this country boy always ask everybody's why. What is your why for what you do into media and entertainment? What is your why?
My why is, like I said, what I do is another form of customer service. It's customer service. My goal, and if you listen to me, and from on the radio, but as well as if you listen to me out and about, and this as well. My goal is for to entertain. My goal is for everybody to have a good time. I'm a different type of DJ. I'm not just a music guy. I'm an entertainer. I'm gonna entertain you. My job is to entertain you. Like in between, when you come to the arena and I'm DJing there, I'm giving you entertainment in between the acts. You got time while you run into the restroom, going to get you a libation or whatever. But I'm giving you that. I'm gonna keep the party going until the next act comes. On the
Yes,
radio, it's the same. It's the same way. I entertain. My job for 3 hours is to wake you up, put you in a positive mindset to go out and start your day. So that's why I do two if you listen to me, I do two prayers. I do one at 6:50 a.m. and I do one at 8:50 a.m. before I get off. I give you something. I give you because I know that everybody may not be listening those times. You know, if you do that, so I want to give you that. I got because I told them when I started when they asked me to do this show, I told them one thing that was going to be a part of this show is God. God was going to be a part of this show. And that's where, and my why is Him. My why is Him. I ask every day, Lord, allow me to be a vessel for your will and your word. Allow me to be a vessel. So that, and I'll give you something else because I know we got time. A little side story.
Yeah.
As a deacon, do you know I get more nervous going to speak and pray in front of the congregation at the church than I do with y'all on the radio or y'all at the club or y'all at the arena. And let me tell you why. Because what I say can either bring you to Him or take you away from Him. I have to when I go up there and I ask Him, I say, Lord, please, because I may go up there and have a prayer in my mind, but I get up there at that podium, and He's completely changed it. He's completely saying he's completely just erased everything out of my mind to say, this is what I need you to say. This is what I need you to say. And in that aspect, because I don't know, I need you to come to it. So if I stand up, if you see me standing up at church, I'm gonna tell you right now, you can push me over with a feather. Now, if you get on that radio or on this boat or everything, something like that, I'm confident. You ain't gonna outdo me. You not gonna outdo me. But there is a different story. So my why is Him. My why is Him. My why is just trying to make sure that every day is a good day to have a good day. And that's why I tell people, and that's why I tell people when I get off, I say, thank you so much for allowing me to have a small part of your day.
Wow.
Because you could be listening to other stations. You could be listening to other streaming. You can go to your Tidal, your Spotify, your Apple Music. You can be doing all that. But you took the opportunity. You let me be a part of your life for that time. Between 6 and 9, you allowed me to do that. So why wouldn't I be humble and say thank you? Thank you for allowing me to have a small part of your day.
Yes.
You know, so that's my why. My why is customer service.
That must be a Houston thing because they just did on Dish Nation. They were saying Beyonce, they did the numbers or something and counted how many times she says thank you or I'm grateful. She is the leader. Like, I don't remember the numbers, but she beats everybody in saying thank you and I'm grateful.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, because if you're not, then you're doing it for the wrong reason.
For the wrong reasons.
And trust me, that's in anything you do. I don't care what you do in your life. I don't care if you work in McDonald's. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. How may I serve you today? You know, I mean, from any part of that, because you don't know that may be the nicest thing somebody hears today.
That part, Chili. That part.
That may be the nicest thing. And one more quick thing, because I know we got to get out of here. I have a habit, and my wife will tell you. Trust me, she'll tell you. I have a habit of when we go like to a store or something somewhere. If I read your name tag, I'm gonna talk to you by your name. So if we go to Walmart and we check it out and you checking me out, I'm say, hey Trina, how you doing? You doing all right today? Are they harassing you here at work? Who I need to go talk to?
Tell me you don't get this. How you know my name?
Right, and that's it. That's the first thing. How you know my name? Do I know you? How you know my name? It's right there on your chest. It's right there on your chest. Oh, you right. But it gets to sometimes where I never forget. We was at a grocery store, and we pulled up to the counter. We got to the counter, and I could see this lady she was going through. Yeah. She was going through, and couple of the people in front of her, were rude and everything, but you could just see that she was going through. And
Right.
so the little thing of me coming up there, saying hello to her, saying it to her name,
Mm-hmm.
and just giving her a little something just to make her smile for a minute, took all that away.
Wow.
Took
And
all that
that
away.
is so true. That is so true.
Because you don't know, she could have went and dealt with all this the rest of the day. The next thing you know, she may have took up something. You don't
This is
know.
mental health month, mental health awareness
Yes,
month.
mental health. See, when we was growing up, go outside and get over it. Whatever you gotta do, go outside and get over it. But now we understand now what mental health is all about now.
Thank
So
God.
you gotta embrace it. You gotta embrace it. But girl, yeah, I tell you, like I said, my why is customer service, and it's because of him.
You talk about going outside. I can finally say this to somebody. I didn't about to tell it to earlier. But one of the young coordinators today sent us a group text and said, these kids, I mean, I'm really worried about these kids being outside for an hour. They're out here a whole hour. They're just so long. Their cheeks are turning red. I didn't have nobody to say because I think they all younger than me. But I want to say, girl, I come from the generation where they made us stay outside. What's going on?
If you went outside, from the morning till the evening. You supposed to make sure you was home before them street lights came on.
Yeah.
And if you got thirsty, you got the water from the water hose. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that green water hose gave you the best water you could have.
Ever.
The best, because you had, because when it came out it was hot, so you had to let it run a little bit for the cold to come out, and then you enjoyed you some water, and you went back out to doing what you was doing, because when you came in the house, it was a chance that they might have made you stay. It wasn't coming. You run in and get you something to eat, grab you a bag of chips or something, and ran back out the house. Make sure you close my door. Don't let my air out. Don't let my air out. Boy, don't you let my air out.
Yes. Where are you going?
Right, where are you going?
When she said that today, I kept looking at it, wanting to say some child girl. Y'all don't know nothing about being in the house on these phones and on these games and stuff. Y'all better get on back outside. But
because I'm gonna
go ahead.
Because I saw a post where a guy did a post, and he said the reason why people now wish they could be back when they was going, because they didn't have cell phones, they didn't have the internet. We lived for the moment. We live for the moment. Right now, they live for they doing this. When you go, they supposed to be dancing. What they doing? They do. Okay,
you missing the show because you doing the video.
Because
I didn't want everybody to see it, so it's a little different. But yeah.
When we was out, we enjoyed. When we went to go to a party, we partied. We went to go to a concert, we concert. We did all that. So it was right. So being outside, I wish I could snatch half this stuff out, let them kids go outside and play. But days are different now. So we got to watch out for these, for crazy. Back when we was going, everybody on the street knew who we was and they had the permission to whoop us, and then they come home and get a whooping. Well, because I'm gonna tell your mama that I had to whoop you, and you got whooped again. So
look, so and so should have had to call and tell me.
Right? you let Miss So and So. She had to call me and tell. Get on in this. Go pick me a switch. Go pick me a switch off the tree and come on in here. See. You had to go pick your own thing you don't get whipped with. You had to go pick it. Go out there. You better not bring me one that's gonna fall apart. You better get me a good one.
I don't know about this, but I heard they would get them and twist them together and make a real
girl, that's country. Yes, they braided them together and made them. Ooh wee.
We're gonna say hi to some people before we get off real quick that commented. Keon, hey Keon. Keon's gonna be performing at the chamber for Juneteenth this year. So that's
Keon. What's up, boy?
And the Toastmaster. they're having another baby, so they gotta have two little cute bundles of joy. Donnie, the Louisiana country boy, he said, "Hey y'all, now they were down. Oh, now they were down with you as long as you were down. My mama was on here. Then Chili, not Chili. Country boy said, Chili, she learning she is not here to please people. She is here to please God.
Come
Oh,
on
thank you.
now. Come
Big
on.
on
See? See?
Oh, and he's been his show. You ever heard of Pastor Minister CJ? He's a
Yes.
seven. He has a show with Country Boy every Tuesday. And
Oh,
last night they
really?
talked on they have a little podcast. And they talked last night about what are you willing to sacrifice? And that was a
Okay.
really good show. Terry Poole, thank you. He said another awesome show. Two superstars, that's right. And God continue to bless you both. Oh, and the amazing, beautiful, gorgeous Laura Sims says, hello, my Father Brook family, Chili Bill.
Miss
And Laura
Laura,
says,
yep.
yes. Laura says, tell it like it is. Speak on it. They live for Facebook. And then Preston Hatter, hey, my classmate. What up, Chili
Preston.
Bill and Tina
Preston.
Locker? Hey, Preston. So y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. And we probably have more on social media. This is just on my StreamYard. Chili, we knew we were
Yes.
gonna have a good time, didn't we?
We had a great time. We had a great time, an excellent time. We knew we was gonna do it. I told you when we come together, we like family. We just have a great time, a great time. But before we go, I told you I gotta earn my ladies and gentlemen, I gotta earn my pay. Before we go, grown and sexy party on the sea 2024. We're sailing from Galveston to Cozumel, Mexico.
That
All
part.
you have to do is go to the website right there. That website right there, and book your cabins now. We got the Hard to Find band. We got the Clockwork band. We got Lil Daryl the Comedian. We got Eric Cortez. We got Fancy Dancer. We got the Louisiana Country Boy. We're going to be doing Chat with Trina live on the boat. And I'll be your DJ. I'll be your host for those 2 days. We got a 70s party. We're gonna do a whole lot, and I'm just gonna be with y'all. We all gonna be together and enjoy it and just have a great time for 4 days. But once again, like she said, if you book other than at that website right there, you gonna miss it. You gonna miss it. All we can do is put our hands up. That's all we can do. That's all. You call Chili. Chili gonna come and do this here. I can't do nothing for you.
We ain't gonna be nowhere near the door.
Look, nowhere near the door. So you need to go to dreamtimetravelbyjoe.com. Once again, dreamtimetravelbyjoe.com. Register. Go ahead and book your cabins. Like they said, they're making it easy for you. You put a deposit down, and you can pay all the way up until the 31st of July. Let me make sure my mic is clear so you can hear me. The 31st of July. We have interior cabins, we have ocean view, and we have balconies, which probably where I'm going to be. I tell you, boy, y'all don't know what I'm dealing with at all.
Tell them, Chili, if they start paying now, you got several paychecks.
Yes. Don't wait. That's the main thing. We in May now. May, June, July. So if you go and start now and start putting it down. Y'all don't have to go to Starbucks every day. Instead of going 5 days a week, go 2 days a week. Put that money to the side. I'm telling you.
Y'all really don't want me on the boat. Yes, we do, Preston. We want you and all your friends and family. Bring them on.
Preston. Yeah, Preston. We want you on the boat. We want you on the boat. Come on and get on this boat, man. Come on and get on this boat and have a great time. And Trina, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part with you. I told you I love this show. Matter of fact, like I said, on one of them Monday nights, I'm gonna sneak in and we just gonna have some fun because the country boy what he is right now. Oh, we gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good old time.
For everything and just for supporting me from the day we ever met. I just thank you so much for that. And all truth and honesty, just thank you. And I do again, I speak about you all the time when I'm talking about my journey, about how you told me that time about this is why they do it. You gotta keep on doing it because can't let them people stop you. And just thank you. And then thank you for being approachable to not just me, to all of your fans. You're very
Yeah.
approachable. And in entertainment, sometimes people forget that that's a thing. Being approachable is so big to people. Just you knowing my name when we go somewhere. I got shout outs at the arena, by the way, y'all. But anyway,
Once again,
that's some people that mean so much to
customer
some
service.
people. Yes,
Once
some people that
again,
mean the
customer
world just to
service.
hear their name. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
thank you.
the little things like that. But you,
Yes.
girl, you are, stop telling me. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. I told you, we family. This is my little sister right here. We are going to do big things. She's got big things coming for you,
And
so
we gonna
just stay
turn
tuned.
Carnival Breeze ship. Y'all gonna wish it didn't come if you don't come.
Girl, that's
Dreamtime
right.
Travel by Joe.com. Chili,
Dream, yes.
thank
Mwah,
you.
mwah, mwah. You are
Yep,
so
yep,
welcome.
yep.
You are so welcome. Peace and blessings to everybody who's watching today. Thank you so much. I hope all my mothers in advance, happy Mother's Day to you.
Yes,
Happy
happy Mother's
Mother's Day
Day.
to all moms. All the moms, happy Mother's Day. Fellas, if you haven't got something to take care of your mom, your wife, make sure you do it right now, because right now the doghouse will be wide open if you don't do it. Make sure you
And
take care of your people.
don't forget, y'all, let me just say this too. There are several people graduated this weekend. One of them happens to be my baby girl.
Graduation.
Y'all,
Yes.
congratulations to all the graduates. And I know, Laura, you mentioned it, but we did mention it earlier. We'll definitely want to mention it again. It's not too much. Cheryl Williams, to the Cheryl Line Queen Williams family, we definitely hold you in our hearts. We wish, send you all of our condolences. Let us know arrangements so that, yeah, we're
Yes.
gonna miss Cheryl.
Yes.
She's definitely gonna be
Yes.
missed. But
She's
also,
gonna
I
be
want to say
she's
that
gonna be here in
she's
spirit.
been a
Yes,
joy to
she'll be
us.
here in spirit.
She's gonna be here. She's gonna be up there having all them line. My grandmama gonna probably be up there with her line dancing, child.
Come on.
Yes,
I'm telling you.
yeah. It's gonna be a good. There's gonna be a good time up there with them, right? But
Yes,
y'all, and
without
her
a shadow of a
daughter
doubt.
and her beautiful new not new grandbaby, but he is a baby. Her grandbaby. We just we just blessings to them. And if y'all need anything, let us know. And thank you, Preston. Thank you, Laura. Blessings. They say blessings upon blessings, and blessings to you guys from Preston. Preston, go on, get on this boat. Go on, put that website right there. Oh,
Go ahead,
Donnie.
man.
Oh, Country Boy said, y'all come go party on the sea and join me fishing on the boat.
And I'm gonna be sitting right, and I'm
Off
gonna be
the boat,
sitting
we're
right
not
next to
going
him.
to enjoy fishing.
And
You
I'm gonna
heard
be
me?
sitting right next to him. I'm gonna be sitting right next to him. I'm gonna be we both gonna be sitting right there being country while we over here fishing on this boat. We gonna come back with something. I don't know how we gonna get it back home, but we gonna try. We gonna try. That's the goal.
All
We
right,
gonna try to
y'all.
get it.
Thank you, Chili, and we'll see you
Thank you.
sometimes online.
Yes, ma'am.
Remember to write
Dreams
the name
Travel
down
by
on the
Joe.
numbers.
DreamTimeTravelByJoe.com. Come on and be a part of this big event. DreamTimeTravelByJoe.com. Do it. Do it now. Appreciate y'all so very much.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.